Okay, we're having some problems with the audio, so I'm re-recording this video that is about Unit 1, Part 2, or Lesson 2 of our GW Learning. This is your textbook, the GW Learning, and it is dealing with Google. So make sure you bookmark this. If you are first time getting into this textbook, go to G -, which is the key right after the zero on your keyboard, g-wlearning.com. From there, we've got a lot of books, but we want to go down to information technology. It's past halfway. And then in this, on the bottom row, you will see a book that says Using Google Apps. Click on the full site button at the bottom. This is our textbook. So y'all go ahead and open up your textbook. We've already done part 1, sending and receiving messages. We did that yesterday. So now we're moving on to part 2. If you've not done part 1, go ahead and get in there and work on it after you finish part 2, and because you'll know what to do in there. So click on part 2, organizing the inbox, and you'll see that you have several things that have opened up. Pre-test, EFlash Cards, matching activity, vocabulary game, and post-test. That's what we're working on. So Isaiah, click there on the number 2. You should see those. Yes, there you go at the top. Okay, so with the pretest, I've already incorporated that into your Google Classroom. You should already have done the pretest before you start this. The pretest is not graded, but I want you to do the best you can. Make an educated guess if you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, let me know that. This allows me to better see that I'm making sure the material is covering what you need. Second, on the EFlash cards, when you click on the EFlash cards, you see the word, and then when you click on it, it flips the card over and you see the definition. Well, you know, these words here in the EFlash cards is what I expect to find in your word bank. So take 3-4 minutes, copy the words, paste it in your word bank, copy the definition, paste it in the word bank. You've got an easy answer there. So real quick, I should be able to see 7 new entries in your word bank. So work on that. When you get through, put this video on pause. When you get through with that, you can start the video back up. Yeah, just go ahead. Okay, so you finished the word bank. Great. We're going to go back here to the activities. And the next activity is matching. Now you can take those words that you've learned in the EFlash cards and you can start moving them down into what matches. So archive, and I'm just going to randomly grab and drop. It's not correct, but if I put it in the correct one, see, when I'm dropping it in the wrong one, now it's going to accept it when it's the right one. So now you know archive allows. So again, if you didn't like using the flashcards, you could use this to develop your word bank. So just move it over to where it belongs. There you go. I've given you 2 answers. You can go ahead and pause this video, finish this up, and finish your word bank if you have not already, and then go back to activities. Here in the activities, you can see that you've done the pretest, the EFlash cards, the matching. Let's do the vocabulary game. When you open it up, you've got these options here. Well, all you have to do is click on it, and then it's multiple choice. Let's see how many points you can acquire. The previous unit 1, or part 1, it had a lot more of these. Go through that too. Let's get those numbers up there. Let's earn as many points as you can. Again, you can pause this video for you to work on this. Now, post-test. You don't have to do the post-test here. You will have to do the post-test in Google Classroom. Whether you do it here, it doesn't matter. What does matter, it has to be done in your Google Classroom. So go back, make sure you do that, and then submit your Google Classroom so that I have everything I need for my papers and my grades. Sorry about the problems we had with the audio. If you have questions, let me know. I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.